Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my 2022 wish list. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and I make weekly videos on handbags, shoes and fashion. If that is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. So let's get straight on with the video today. So the first item on my luxury wish list for 2022 is a new belt. I currently only have two belts in my collection and they are both the Gucci Marmont belt, the 4cm one. I have it just here, I can show you. I have one in the classic black color, here it is, gold hardware, and I also have the same belt in just this kind of really nice blush pink that Gucci do really well. Now, I do love these belts. I know everyone says they're going out of fashion and they've had their day, but whatever. I wear them all the time. They go so well with jeans, they go so well with fitted dresses and sort of tight skirts, and they go really well around coats as well because they're quite a substantial belt. But the only item of clothing I find they don't really suit is floaty or flowery or floral dresses. And I have got quite a few of those in my wardrobe, so I am on the lookout for a slimmer belt in a light color, most likely a tan color with gold hardware. Now the one that I have in mind is the 24mm belt from Hermes. Now the Hermes belts tend to be reversible, so I'm after the Hermes gold color on one side, and I don't really mind what the other color is. I think the one on the website is black, but I'm particularly after that gold color because it is such a beautiful neutral, and I think it's just going to go with everything in my wardrobe. And the 2.4 centimeter thickness is not overly thick that it's going to overpower my outfit, but it's also thick enough to be able to go over winter coats, which is another thing I'm looking for in this belt. So there's heaps of buckle choices on the Hermes website, but the one that I'm interested in I think is called the Tossard buckle, and it's still the H, but it's just a little bit more understated than say the Constance one or even the Kelly, which, you know, they're very obviously Hermes products. So yes, I'm pretty confident I'm going to be able to get this belt, and I'm very excited to add it to my collection. The next item on my wish list for 2022 is the Louis Vuitton 26 monogram toiletry pouch. Now I'm aware that this particular item, the one that I'm talking about anyway, has not been sold in the Louis Vuitton stores for quite a while. I don't believe it has been discontinued, or it was discontinued, sorry. But apparently it was only available for VIPs, and I do not have that type of spending history with Louis Vuitton, so I'm aware I'm going to have to buy this item pre-loved. I'm sure you all know exactly what this item is. It's just a very simple pouch. It just has the monogram on the front, and then inside it has a synthetic lining because obviously it's designed to carry your toiletries, right? And just a zip with a little bit of leather at the tab, the prosciutto leather at the tab. So yeah, really, really simple item. The reason I want this is because I'm super keen to do the bag hack that I've seen so many YouTubers do with this, where you buy the insert from Samorga and then you can attach your own chain to it. So I did see this on LV Lover CC and also Mel and Melvin's channels. And I was like, oh, such a good way of creating a cute bag for a pretty reasonable price. And the bag that this is kind of, I suppose, mimicking is the Louis Vuitton Cuisine bag, which got brought out, I think, last year, which retails here for over 7,000 Australian dollars, but you can get a very similar look by doing this toiletry pouch hack. So I've had a look on the pre-loved market, and they tend to retail for more than $1,000. I've seen them even up to $1,900, which is insane, because when these were on the website, they retailed at about 500, maybe 540 US dollars. So what's that, 700 Australian? And yeah, now they're going for over double on the pre-love market. So I don't want to pay that amount, but around the $1,000 mark, I would be happy to pay. Louis Vuitton has just brought out an updated version of this toiletry pouch. So when I get my pre-love version of the original, I'm interested to see the differences and the contrast between those two. The third item on my wish list for 2022 is a handbag, and this is the only item that I think I could struggle to get before the end of 2022, but I am hopeful. I have it on my wish list, and my SA knows that I'm after it, and it is the Hermes Picotin bag in the size 22 in the color gold with the gold hardware. The reason that I want this bag is because since having my little boy back in December, my kind of lifestyle has changed dramatically, and I've kind of gone from often going out for dinner in the evening and going out for drinks and to bars, and instead most of my socializing is done over breakfast or coffee or lunch, because I'm working within his kind of time table each day. And so many of my bags are evening bags, like they're definitely designed for kind of dressier occasions. So I'm really looking for a more casual everyday bag, and I want one that's really, really well made, that's gonna last my lifetime. I'm gonna be able to keep it in my collection forever, and one that is very neutral, that will go with so many of my outfits. And I believe that the Hermes gold color, just like the belt that I'm hoping to get, is just such a beautiful neutral. It goes with absolutely everything in my wardrobe. The Picotin is just such a gorgeous low maintenance shape. You would have seen it. It's got the two handles. You can carry it in your hand. You can also put it in the crook of your arm. I know that the size 18 is the most popular, but that is just too small a bag for my frame. I feel like my hips and my shoulders are just slightly too wide to be able to pull that off. So I'm going for the size 22, as I feel it's going to be the most versatile and also suit me the best. So I'm very excited, and I'm super, super hopeful that I will be able to get that by the end of the year. The fourth item on my wish list is another Hermes item, and it is to go with my Picotin. Fingers crossed I'll be getting that. And it is going to be a beautiful Twilly. So Twillies are pretty easy to come by, right? You just head into the boutique and you can have your pick of heaps of them. And Hermes just does silk so gorgeously, and the artwork on their silk pieces is super, super stunning. So I'm looking for one that is going to go perfectly with my Picotin in the gold. So possibly oranges or neutrals, tans, browns, maybe even blue I think would go with that color. Yes, I'm on the lookout for one of those, the perfect one, so that I can use to accessorize my new bag. I do have one already in my collection, which I tie onto the handle of my Chanel Coco handle. And I just love how it elevates the look of the bag and just gives you a totally different feel on your bag. And the final item on my wish list for 2022 is yet another Hermes item, so there's a bit of a theme here. But I am really, really keen to purchase a pair of the Hermes Sandals. Now there is a new version of these that came out, I believe this year, my essay said, and they have like the open stitching around the edge of the soles. I'll insert a picture. They're really, really beautiful. The ones that I saw in store were in this pale blue color. I think it was in blue broom. I will have a check on that. I know the picture is not gonna have blue broom, but I believe it was that in the store, and they were so, so stunning. I hadn't really looked into the Hermes sandal because I thought they would be slightly too flimsy. I have really wide feet, and I feel like I actually sometimes even damage my shoes because my feet are so wide. I have done that to some Valentinos that I have, which I was gutted about. So I did buy an alternative to the shoe. I have it right here. It's the Saint Laurent Tribute slides, the flat ones, and these are awesome. So I got these last year, and they are so, so comfy, and you can tell they are well and substantially made. Like, I don't think that I would be able to damage these too easily. And so this was my alternative to the Hermes sandal, but then when I did go in person and try them on, they were such a beautiful, flattering shoe. I really, really love slides. I think they just look so slimming on your feet. And yeah, and for Hermes, they're a pretty, well, not reasonable, obviously they're like $1,000 AUD, but they're a pretty good entry-level piece. And yeah, they're just very versatile. They do go with everything from jeans through dresses. So yes, I'm contemplating those blue ones. I haven't fully stopped thinking about them since I saw them, which is usually a sign I'll end up just buying them. But if not, I would look for a neutral, not a tan, and also not a black, but maybe like a nudie sort of a color in those. Yes, because hey, we live in Australia and you can wear sandals pretty much every single day of the year where we are in Brisbane. So they're definitely a shoe that will get used a lot. So I'm really, really excited to add those to my collection. I did have one other item on my wish list for this year, and considering that we're now in May, I have actually already bought the item, and it was to commemorate the birth of our first child. So I bought the Cartier love ring in the yellow, not the yellow gold, sorry, the rose gold color, and it is in the petite version. And on the inside, I'm getting it engraved with my little boy's name, which is really, really meaningful. And hopefully we are blessed with more children, and I'm gonna buy one in each color and sort of stack them because I think it looks really, really good. And they're just a really beautiful way that I can remember my children. So that was one other thing on my wish list, which I have already bought this year. So that is it, my 2022 wish list. I will keep you all updated when I do get my hands on these items, and I'll do unboxings. I love watching wish list videos. I've watched so many on YouTube. They're so exciting. I love finding out about new pieces and seeing what people have in common with me. Yeah, I think I'm just a little bit nosy like that. So I love learning what other people are keen to buy. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I will make videos every single week. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.